Hey guys, I'm back with another review, and today I'm going to be doing a review on Revlon Colorstay's Full Cover Foundation. If you want to see my review on this foundation, then keep on watching. Revlon Colorstay's Full Cover Foundation retails for $14.99. Some of the places that you can purchase this at are Amazon, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, Ulta, Walgreens, and Walmart. The foundation comes in 15 shades. Honestly, I don't feel like there's a lot of variation between the shades, especially for the darker shades. There's not a lot of options. Some of the claims of this foundation, it's supposed to be a full coverage matte foundation without any of the heaviness. It's supposed to be up to 24-hour wear, and it says there's no caking and no fading. Like all my other foundation reviews, I am going to be doing a 2-day wear test. Today is the first day. I'm going to do one side of my face with a brush, one side of the face with a sponge. I will do all of my makeup the same way as I usually do, using all of the products that I usually use. Then I will do a 4-hour check-in and then an 8-hour check-in. Day 2, I will do another 8-hour wear test using either the brush or the sponge, and then tweaking anything if necessary, things that could have gotten better or what I can do to make the foundation last longer. That's how the review will go with this foundation. Let's start trying it on. The foundation comes in a bottle like this. It is basically like how a lot of skincare products are. It's just a twist. It does have the little protection here, so you have to remove that before you get started, and then it's just a tube, so you just squeeze it out. I do like pumps or squeeze like this. I think it's easy to control how much product you're going to use. I got the shade 200 Nude. Starting off with my Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm sorry it came off that. And now color correcting. That way, didn't mean to hurt you, babe, but you scream in my ear. Change a thing. I'm trying to move on, stay strong, but you just wanna keep it. What I've been adding into my routine lately is after I color correct, I actually use the same little brush, and I've actually just kind of been putting some powder, like setting powder, in those areas just to help it not move even more. Pain, just slow down and so let's get started with the foundation. I'm putting that much onto my skin. I'm probably going to need more, but I just don't want to put too much. That is the right side of my face applied with a brush. It's really full coverage. And the crazy thing is it doesn't feel heavy at all. It's a very lightweight foundation. Like, you can even tell when you're applying it, it doesn't feel like a lot of foundation, but it's a very full coverage foundation. I feel like it covered, like, you can see, like here, you can see like the side by side of my face. It covered really well. Like, it's really nice. And the application is just so light. It just glides onto your skin so smoothly. So that's really nice. I feel like this is a good color match for me, so if you guys are around the same colors, I do have some of the matches down below. So let's see now the other side, how the sponge applies. Make you feel better, 'cause I need an army just to try and make you surrender. For the sponge side, you definitely have to use more product. I feel like I'm having to use more product to cover up the parts that I color corrected. Even though I used a little bit more product for these sponge sides, which is very typical when using a sponge, I don't really see a difference in the way that they look. I can't decide which one I like better. Maybe the brush side is a little bit ahead just because it uses less product and it's a lot quicker, but I don't know how all of the makeup is going to lay on it. So let's do the concealer now and see how that lays onto the foundation. Concealer blended really well with the foundation. I don't see any issues with that. So I'm going to go off camera now and do the rest of my makeup. I will come back on, show you guys what my skin looks like with the rest of my makeup on. I'll be right back. All right guys, so I am back after applying all of the rest of my makeup on my face. This is what my face is looking like. I'll tell you I'm sorry, but and let me tell you, it's really matte. And I really love the application of it. I think all of my makeup laid really well on top of the foundation. I've seen a lot of reviews on this and they've been saying that it was really drying. But for me, like if you have oily skin like me, it's not drying at all. I don't feel like it emphasizes any of my texture or anything. I think it's really pretty. I still don't know what side I like better. I think they both applied pretty equally. I think the only reason I would choose the brush side over is just because the time it takes to apply the makeup and you don't have to use as much product with it. Overall, for first impressions, I think it's very lightweight. It has really good coverage. All of my makeup laid really well and it keeps you really matte. So let's see how long this foundation lasts on my face, how good it does at keeping my oils at bay. So I will see you guys at the 4-hour check-in. It is currently 1:55 p.m. So I will see you guys at the 4-hour check-in. Okay guys, it is currently 6:51 p.m. It has been over 4.5 hours of wearing this makeup. Let's get a close-up of it. Honestly, this makeup looks great still. It has stayed pretty matte. I mean, a little bit of shine coming in on my cheeks, but that's about it. My makeup really didn't even come off even with wearing a mask for most of the day. So this is a great product. That's the 4-hour check-in. I am going to wear this for up to 8 hours. So I will see you guys at the end of my day. Okay guys, so it is currently 10:37 p.m. and here is what my makeup looks like after 8.5 hours of wear. I am getting oily in the T-zone area, but honestly, I have all of my makeup on. Even with wearing a mask, it stayed pretty well. Like none of it came off of my face. Even though my nose is shiny, like the makeup is still there. And even though like my forehead's actually pretty okay, it's not too bad. But yeah, all of the makeup is still on, which is really good. I usually don't do this because usually I always do like a 2-day wear test, but with this foundation, honest, I think the only thing that's going to make it last better is literally more setting powder, like setting my face during the 5-hour or 4-hour check-in, or setting my face like one time throughout the day. And then I feel like that would help with the oiliness, because otherwise makeup stayed on, the makeup looked great throughout the day, and it was just a little bit of the oiliness that came through, which is very normal for me. So I don't think like for a whole another day's wear test to just show that I needed to powder my face or take some of the oils off during the middle of the day is going to really like change my review on it. It's such a great formula, but honestly, like it doesn't have enough shades. If you're like around my shade color, there's a lot of different options, but there's like no darker shades at all, which really sucks because this would be overall like probably one of the best foundations, like drugstore foundations that I've tried, but the fact that it doesn't have enough shades doesn't make it a good foundation overall. If they were to like put more shades out, be more inclusive with their shades, have more darker shades, then this would be like the #1 drugstore foundation for me. Thank you guys so much for watching my review on Revlon Colorstay's full cover foundation. If you have not already, please make sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that red button down below. If you are already a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. If you want to follow me on all of my other social media, I'm on Facebook and on Instagram at Jenn So Called Life, and I will be back on Friday with a new video. Bye guys.